booth. Alpha Male, Alana Luv. Tell me you ain't tryna rap with a porn star. Talk music and brag about your sports car. Smoke blunt, sip drinks for the interview. Tell the world who you be when you in the booth. Alpha Male with the cues, but I brought bars. Alana Luv, she a Barbie and porn star. Around here we don't do things minimal. Nah, say cheese, you on camera, we in the booth. We in the booth. We in the booth. We in the booth. We in the booth.
Hey guys, it's your girl Alana Luv with my sexy co-host Alpha Male.
What up? What up?
Thank you so much for joining us in the booth. We have a fantastic guest, Cortez Bodega.
What's going on, y'all? What's
Thank
going
you so
on,
much
man?
for coming.
Pleasure. What's up?
So for everyone that doesn't know who Cortez is, who are you?
Brooklyn.
That's it?
Brooklyn, New
That's
York.
exactly what
I
a
grew up
Brooklyn
in
nigga say, yo.
Listen,
Brooklyn.
see? Honorary
Brooklyn
member
people
right
are the
there.
best.
You know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, when you hear Cortez, you gonna understand, yo, put in a lot of work, showed a lot of love, spread love the Brooklyn way type shit, for real. Like, that's my whole motto.
How did you get the name Cortez Bodega?
Cortez is my real last name. And I remember I used to have wild rap names, bro.
Yeah,
My
we
first
all
rap
been
name
there.
was Flea.
Flea, that's dope though. You see it? My shit was Taser.
Flea. Nah, it was like fashion,
Mhm.
lyrics. What was it? Fashion, lyrics, entertainment, art. Because I was like always like a creative, you know what I'm saying? Rapper, fly nigga in the hood.
Yeah,
That was my shit. So
You always
Cartier.
saw yourself wanting to be a rapper? Like since young, you always like wanted to be a rapper?
maybe not wanting to be a rapper, but even my grandmother used to say like, yo, like he's gonna be into music. You know what I'm saying?
It's
My mother would play salsa merengue, and my step pops like rock and roll and like
Oh wow.
Beatles, Elton John
Yeah.
type shit. So
fire.
growing up in the house, I used to hear wide ranges of music, and I knew all the songs. We get in the car, my mother's driving,
Yeah.
my step pop's driving. You know what I mean? And then when hip hop like started growing up, you know, and I'm growing in that in the '90s,
In the middle
that
of
shit
it.
just stuck with me. I would remember all the songs. I would stop the tape, remember the song, learn the verses, learn the cadence, all that. Like it was
Who
crazy.
inspired you?
Hove, for sure. Hove, Big, Pac, Nas. You know, I'm from that era, so it's
And you
like
from,
you know what I mean.
you
That's
from
like the
the
typical
style, right?
answer.
You from the style, so you.
Yeah, I would see like
Yeah.
Big. They had the tournament right up the block where Leffitz is, and I used to live on that block. That's Biggie's old block. You know what I mean? I'm on Myrtle, Marcy. You know what I'm saying? I remember Bleak's brother used to play in the park with us playing ball. Oh, that's my Bleak brother.
Yeah.
Who met Bleak? Oh, let me
That's,
find
that's
out.
some
You know,
New
as a
York.
kid.
That's what everybody
Find
be
out.
expecting to hear in New York. Like they always think that we all know each other, and you know what? When you really step back as a New Yorker, you be like, "Yo, we dead
It's a
ass
small
all know
world.
each other."
It's a small world.
Big,
Word.
but it's small.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to be outside
We're all
long enough.
connected like AT&T.
Word. So,
That's a bar.
but yo, that's a bar. She having her little bar, yo.
Every
Word.
time she gets a ball, we gonna
Salute, yeah.
toast to that.
Hey.
Look at
Where's mine? Oh, it's over there.
my shit, Phil. Yo,
You drank it already?
this is your cup right here.
Oh, I have champagne.
Nah, this is my
Ours is
cup.
a different color.
Yours is empty.
Every time you come up with a ball, we toast them.
Word.
Oh. No? Alright, I got nothing.
Here, take some of this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some left.
Thank you. Hey.
Here's
Oh.
smoking that good old line of
Cheers
love
to the
on
bars.
this paper.
So got some good gas. I ain't gonna lie.
Cheers to the bars.
I know, I don't
My
play.
boy.
But yeah, man. So Cortez, right? So, of course, music inspired you, right? Because I mean, you in Brooklyn, they heavy with the bars. Always been like. That's one thing I say about Brooklyn. Like, you know, yeah, it started in the Bronx, but a lot of the world know hip hop because Brooklyn. I mean, they got a lot of spitters.
Mhm.
So, but being that your first name was Fleet, you feel like fashion, because you know fashion pulled a lot of people into hip hop. You feel that was the case for you, or was it just the music first?
Nah, I feel like fashion for sure because you have to be at the cool table
Exactly.
in order to really like talk your shit with people who even want to hear you rap.
Facts.
you wasn't lit.
And you gotta
be
look like that.
Especially back
Yeah,
then, you had
yeah.
to kind of fit the part. I
Exactly.
was always a flirt, you know what I'm saying, with the chicks in school. That was always my thing. Always. It's never turned off.
The Brooklyn in you?
It's just the Cortez.
The Spanish in you?
Yeah, son. For real. But nah, like, you know, like you have to be at the cool table, and I always felt like talking I'm good right now. I always felt like that reality in your raps is what makes people
Fun shit.
I fuck with that.
Yeah.
So I will always dibble little shit in if it's something with a chick, if it's something with my kicks or my jewelry at the time, and that shit would click better than the people that were rapping like an anatomical, manoponical thing.
Yeah, I don't really like that
Like,
type of rap. I told
yeah.
It's
You like
dope.
that type of rap?
It's dope, but it's not for me.
When they
But
took your Brooklyn card, you like that type of rap.
no, my Brooklyn card stays with me. I'm full of
Stamp.
Anybody from Brooklyn spit like that? My fault. Nah, right?
Probably do, bro.
I can't
I'm
believe-
not gonna.
We ain't gonna do that? Alright, yeah, my fault. Yeah.
When did
We ain't
you
gonna
start
do that.
battle rapping?
To be honest with you, probably
When you came out of the womb?
hell no. Probably like 06. Whatever Fight Club was on MTV2. That's that 06, 07. And I had did a battle for DJ Vlad before he was known. Yeah.
He was doing battles for us?
He had
I
a
didn't
thing
know
called
he did
Butcher Battles, and I performed and I battled 10 dudes in one day. Smoked them, yeah. And then from there, that was like, it wasn't on YouTube or nothing, but somebody recorded it on their phone, one of the battles. It was me versus this kid named Jay Focus. So
Yeah, Jay
he
Folk, I
recorded
remember
that on his phone,
Shout out to
and then
Folk.
when YouTube started, like 07 or whatever, for whatever, he uploaded that battle. I don't know nothing.
So he recorded it, or somebody recorded
Somebody in the crowd.
it? Oh,
It's
word?
like, I still don't know who to this day, but whoever it was,
Shout out to
They-
that person.
Yeah, right?
that
Yeah,
person
facts.
changed my life.
Oh,
Like,
word.
I owe you.
Word, yo.
Everything.
You know what I
That's-
mean? Well,
that's
nah,
what-
not
yo,
everything, but
Showing
I got
love
you.
is free, and this is
You know
proof.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
you know, he is who he is.
And fucking, this shit started going viral online early. I still don't know nothing, but a year later, the kid Jay Focus that I smoked,
Yeah.
he became the 106 in Park champ,
I'm for it.
and he was winning for like 6 weeks straight.
You smoked him already? Or
That was the kid I smoked on the footage, but this happened in 06, 07. He became the 106 in Park champ 08. Remember, there's no
So he
footage
smoked
of that
already.
battle.
Yeah, he
at
smoked
the
already.
Vlad
You know
shit.
that,
It just
yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
But when people went to Google him,
Mhm.
the battle with me and him would pop up on YouTube.
Oh.
And people was like, okay, he's the one
Because
who's a Park
he's on
champ, but
TV. Yeah.
who's this Puerto Rican kid that just destroyed this nigga?
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes called Grind Time that they started with World Star.
Shout out Brian Time.
Yeah,
Facts.
Direct, my boy Direct. And he
Yeah.
was a battle rap connoisseur. He kind of saw the vision ahead of time. It was like, with YouTube and all this, battle rap can go further. So he would literally watch every battle and document it.
Mhm.
I still don't know nothing about this. But when I seen Jay Focus on 106 in the crib, I was hating. I was like,
That
I
should've
smoked
been
him.
me.
this nigga.
Yeah, I feel you.
Right? But nobody knows that. Everyone's like, bro, you battled him too. You know what I mean? It's no
Yeah.
footage. It's been 2 years.
Niggas is
But
like,
when
I don't believe that
Direct,
shit.
the,
Yeah.
the visionary dude, he went to 106 in Park to meet Jay Focus. And when he met him, he asked him, yo, I'm gonna sign you, but yo, who's that kid Cortez too?
Yeah.
And Jay Focus could have hated. He didn't. He was like, oh, I got his number from like 2 years ago. I don't know if it's the same. My number never changed to this day. My number hasn't changed because of that reason.
Yeah.
He gave him my number. He didn't have to do that.
That's very rare.
And I'm
You know,
hating on him like, oh, I beat this nigga in it.
You know, a lot of people wouldn't do that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And he gave him my number, and the dude direct just kept calling me.
Man, that is
Man,
dope
I'm
because
like,
he
yo,
got
who is
smoked
this?
and still said, "Nigga, I'm gonna get his number up." Like yeah, you right. That's
And
that's
when
dope.
we went to the first event, Ian Solomon was there. I met Hollow that day. Hollow battled Jay Focus,
Mhm.
and I battled this kid named Complex. And them shit started off with World Star, and that shit was, dude.
Out of here. Or and your name was Cortez at that
Yeah,
moment.
just Cortez. Yeah.
Right.
It's still just Cortez,
So how
but
did Bodega come about?
when I did the single, I had a single, Bodega,
Check it out.
the video.
Check that out.
But I always feel like after a couple years, you gotta kind of like reinvent yourself, have a new brand, attach yourself to
Yeah.
something more refreshing. A lot of people like my street talk. So I'm like, okay, I don't want to just say I rap trap, but I do like trap beats.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Bodega trap one day, and I was like, oh, that's like all like
Bodega
corner
trap?
store, like corner store shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I bridged it, and then when I had the merch popping with it, and I did the song with it, I said I'm gonna change my IG to that. And when I changed my IG to that, it was like instant. Like everyone just liked it. They were like,
What would you do if it wasn't available?
Cortez underscore
Well, yeah,
Bodega.
right.
It would have been just that, you know. But you know, things work like that. You know, you gotta sometimes it just falls in your lap.
So you have an album coming out. Talk about it.
Filthy Karma, fully produced by my boy
Filthy
Crisis.
Karma.
He's from the Bronx.
Shout out to
You
the
know what I
X,
mean?
man.
Salute.
Ah,
You
yeah,
know
that's
what I'm
that BKBX connection. I fuck with
Nah,
that.
big facts. And this is definitely one of my best projects. The last two, Resolutions 1 and 2, a lot of people fuck with those a lot.
Yeah.
And it kind of showed like, all right, he's not just a battle rapper. So this one, I wanted to attach myself and start creating my sound. And I feel like Crisis and I created a sound with this album.
Let's get it. So you feel like it's a mature you, or you just like spitting hard on
Both.
Both,
Because
little bit of both?
I'm always going to drop gems.
it? Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Filthy Karma, actually the title, I'll tell you why the title is, because I keep seeing a lot of these young kids that rap, they get lit. And then when they get lit is when they come after you, whether it's a Rico or you get locked up. And I feel like that's
seen
what I
that
said
left
when I
and
said,
right?
damn, that's some Filthy Karma right there.
Yeah.
Like, you take your penitentiary chances to get out the streets, and then as soon as you do get out the streets, you legitimize your shit. That's when niggas come knocking at your door and put the cuffs on you.
And we
And-
can't even
and-
say that's Joe shit either, because it's happening to
That's
everybody.
always been happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just, you know, I came up with that term thinking some shit like that, and I was like, oh,
Facts. Forget that.
you know what I
And
mean? I
that's
was like, I
dropping
like
when?
that.
What's the day
This
you
Friday,
dropping
the 24th of March. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be crazy. It's streaming everywhere. You
What
know, great
inspired your
features.
album?
I think just the reality of it, seeing these rappers keep falling for the same thing over and over. I'm like, you know what I mean? I always try to make sure I inject my music with what the topics are, what the streets are talking about. Maybe not what the world, but what the streets is talking about. Usually that's my lane right there.
It's like,
Do you feel that hip hop changed from back in the day to now?
And
Better
and
good?
every both, because I think there's more empowerment as far as like the individual, the artist. I feel like you can make your money, you could be a boss. You know, people are much more woke to what's going on with the business and stuff. But I don't feel like the quality of music is nowhere near
yeah, they
what
ain't
it was
putting
back
no,
then.
ain't no spirit in it. It's just, it's
Everything's
dope. I'm not
for-
gonna
for
front.
a
The
month or
energy is
two.
crazy, bro.
Everything's for a month or two, and then
Yeah.
after that, it's clip. Like, yo,
Yeah.
on to the next one. And I feel like even us, I don't know about you, but even me, I be like that now. I be like, damn, I'm over this album after like a week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember young,
But-
all I would listen to for months.
So, but your songs, you know, listening to your songs, you spit. You always spit. I mean,
Thank you.
even when you, no doubt, when you jumped on, I think it's called I-95, something like that. You
Yeah.
body that shit now.
The
I mean,
look.
like, you a heavy spitter. So you said you was fun, so you spitting what you lived pretty
Yeah.
much. I mean, so are you consider yourself like a storyteller in your rap?
Yeah, more or less a storyteller, because I'll take your reality and I'll find a message in it, and I'll be like, all right,
You
that's the
deliver it
message I
for
want
you,
to put
for
it
them.
out.
But he don't
Yeah.
rap, so I'm gonna give it to you.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
fire.
I do that all the time too.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you have to be able to just understand what the climate is at the time. You know what I mean? Or you sound outdated when you're not doing that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
I wouldn't be Alana Luv if I didn't ask. What's the craziest thing that happened to you in the studio? Everyone can me.
What's the craziest thing?
favorite question.
I mean, niggas done got it
We're in
popping
the
in the studio.
studio, so
Like,
where's it?
Niggas done got it popping in the studio before.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fighting.
Ah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but what happened to you?
he popped out.
I mean, yeah, we all washed the nigga, but
Yeah.
it ain't happened to me. It happened to somebody else. I just put in the work with everybody else. Nah, dude was acting stupid.
Yeah.
Dude grabbed some, I'm not gonna say who, grabbed his chain and was like, yo, this is nice. And dude felt
Hustling,
disrespected.
yeah, come on,
You know what I mean? And dude was sloppy. Niggas was like, yo, you gotta go. I'm actually in the booth recording, so I don't hear everything, but I see a little commotion. And then my man is like, yo, your man is bugging. And the dude just felt the way. He was like, what? Boop, 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 boop. And then everybody just hopped him. Like, yeah, nigga, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, the thing in those situations, bro, like, you know,
Son know he was rolling
even if you
after.
don't want to jump a nigga, you be like,
Yeah, it's
throw
like,
a little kick
fuck
in
it.
there.
You know what I mean? Shit
On the way out,
happens.
yeah. Word,
You
fact.
know, this is loyalty, bro.
Yeah.
It's loyalty. Yo, that's
Nah,
my
yeah.
man. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
get him outta
And you
here.
gotta and I'll be honest with you, especially in this game, you gotta have people that move like that for you too. Like, yo, bro, ask questions later.
Yeah.
Or
How do you deal with the groupies?
I don't.
What do you mean? You just
I don't.
you have
Like,
other people deal with it?
nah. I mean, it just I've been around so long. Yeah, right? It was like, yo, I throw it to my man real quick.
Word.
You heard? Yo, my son. You know what I mean? But nah, like, you know, they come with the game, but
That's why they're called groupies.
but you know, at the end of the day, it's like that shit just after a while you do get more mature. It's like, you know what? That shit takes away from the bag. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
Yeah,
you
we
always
saw
in
some,
this
right?
industry, you'll always find people that you want to date. You know, I've dated females in the industry, I've dated females around it. You know, I met at events, met online, whatever. But what you realize is just like it's less of a headache when you trying to build something when you fucking with one female.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You
This
just
is my
relax.
peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? I got my
Yeah.
little shorty or whatever like
Right.
that, bro, and I'm gonna get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, girls like that more when they see a nigga focused like that than a messy dude.
And especially if you been there, and I mean, if you know you had your fun, like to keep having it, like, come on, bro, you gotta
Eventually,
get
you don't.
your
You look
time
like
back.
exactly. You look like yo, bro. You get
Yeah, like grow up. Yeah, some
yeah. You
people
don't want to be what's this shit on Love and Hip Hop?
Oh,
The-
the creep squad?
The Creed guy, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to my
Yeah.
niggas, you know what I mean? Cisco, all of my niggas,
Yeah.
but you know,
The Creed squad,
eventually
that's what
what
they
you
do.
don't want to look like that. Eventually you
Yeah.
want to level up in every way.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, the bag is the most important thing. Then come the pussy.
And to get the
So-
bag, you need to focus.
Do you prefer someone in the industry or someone that's not in the industry?
It don't matter. I think what matters to me is the person's morals and how they move. I've never been messy. I don't like messy. I don't like
Yeah.
gossip. That shit irks the shit out of me.
Yeah,
You feel me? Like, that shit irks me. So it's
I
like,
feel you.
you move a certain way, I move a certain way. I'm not a nigga that's putting your business out there.
Same way.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
that's the best way to move. So when you deal with somebody in the industry, you gotta be careful of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's watching y'all, and not because they want to see y'all succeed. They watching to see if it works
How
or
you
not.
feel.
Exactly. And then they want to know
Yeah.
why. You know what I'm saying? That shit-
That's
So
why
would
you
you
gotta be
post
humble.
your significant other on social media or no?
No. No.
Nah, cause he's a
That
battle
hasn't
rapper.
That,
Like,
a battle
I
rapping
understand
thing,
that, yeah,
a
you
battle
gotta
rapping
hide a
thing,
lot of
that's even
personal
more.
shit, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like,
Well,
to be-
I'm not gonna box you in. You're an artist, but you battle rap.
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
and you got to be a little more private because
Yeah.
people get very
Right.
personal.
mhm.
But at the same time, that's not the only motivation. People do corny shit that will affect and ruin your musical relationships. Like I can post, let's say I post my significant other,
Mhm.
right? Boom, me and him is doing business and we're doing camera work or whatever like this, right?
Yeah,
Boom, 2 years down the line, I stop fucking with her.
yeah.
He hollers at her.
Mm-hmm.
She tells me, yo, you know, your man, you know, that nigga try to holler at me. Now, I ain't gonna work with him. He not gonna work with me. To be honest with you,
It's too funny.
he ain't really doing, he ain't my man. He didn't grow up with
Doesn't
me.
matter, it's still business.
And I haven't done business with him in 2 years. But now you feel away.
Yeah.
And now it's like, why
It's
do I
friction
feel
there,
away?
yeah.
It's little shit that you just have to be real with. And then if you've been in the industry for a while, those little situations happen all the time. Niggas hopping bitches DMs, bitches hopping niggas DMs. And then sometimes if a bitch bites or even anything looks fishy, my nigga, that's just too much of a headache for me.
Yeah.
I just avoid it. Like, nah, I'm not even gonna do that.
Do you feel there's a lot of people, because I see you're humble, so do you feel there's a lot of people in the industry, like the ratio? Is it more humble niggas in the industry, or is it like
No, Hollywood.
it outweighs it by a
Hollywood
million,
all
right?
the time. I be looking at
Crazy.
niggas, I be like, yo, son,
I
he's
laugh at
crazy.
it.
He's acting like this right now.
Damn.
You know what I mean? But that shit be selling for the camera. And sometimes I be knowing people and I be like, damn, I don't even know if he's doing this right now
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
clout.
Speaking of Hollywood, you
Mhm.
think battle rappers becoming Hollywood? I heard it once, real quick, that
Recently?
yeah, no, not that battle rappers Hollywood. I heard that it's being rehearsed or something. Is that true? Like,
Nah,
you know some
see,
shit like that, bro?
That's a good question.
Like, that's whack if it's being rehearsed, bro.
There is instances where dudes have been rehearsed and they've said it, they've admitted to it. Me personally, I've never been a part of that.
That's crazy because
at my level,
the core.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
Crazy.
So to me, it's a very competitive thing, and I got over 100 battles.
Mm-hmm.
I've never felt like somebody was just flat out a better writer than me or better than me. He might have had a better day or better strategy or
More
I wasn't
energy.
as focused. I had shit going on in my
yeah.
rhymes, you know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like you know what I mean? You're light years ahead of me, so that shit wouldn't bother me. You know what I mean? But yeah, to see dudes do that and then like they make it like classics, like it's like a, you know, to me that's whack.
Yeah.
It's way better when you just go up there and you spitting some shit and the person spits some shit and that shit becomes like a legend. Like people talk about it, a classic. Yo, that battle you had, da da da. Like that's the best feeling.
How you feel about a lot of like everybody helping each other writing rhymes now? Like I hear that a lot.
Yeah, they do like group writers, like if they in the clique or whatever. To be honest with you,
bro shit, you think?
To be honest with you, I don't do that myself, but I have ran rounds like say to my boy, yo bro, listen to this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my man might be like, that's hard, but maybe if you say this, because I don't really get that part, but that's still me coming up with the idea and then revising it and making it what it is. It is a performance. This shit is like a Broadway play. I'm going on a stage.
It is a Broadway
every
play,
time.
Bro.
Remember this. Every time I'm not going on stage like a regular artist repeating the same song and doing shows every day. Every time I go on stage, it's material that you've never heard before. And I have no beat. I have no hype man. I have no DJ. I can't hiccup. I can't have heartburn. I can't have anything, my nigga. I have to perform this shit to the T. And if they don't fuck with it, I still have to finish the round. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you take those things in consideration and you do want to run your shit by people. It's like a comedian. They run their material in lower clubs before they go to the big stage.
Nah.
What?
Cortez don't do that.
Y'all don't do that?
No, we don't want to buy friends.
Like, yo, what you think about this video?
You want to be able to do this? Can you do this? Can you do this? Can you do this?
I can, haha.
No. That's what I'm saying.
See,
we're going to do all that.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, don't you get nervous battling? Like,
all the time.
Every single time?
All the time until that first punch hits.
You let it out.
And my boom, I say my first thing, and then when they go for it, it's like, let's go.
I got it. Yeah. Yo, and I agree because I'm just now performing. I'm doing it a lot more now, though. A lot. And you know, I'm not on that. I still get nervous, but yeah, like the first like 10 seconds, and then that's it.
See, performing else is
it's a lot different though. Yeah,
I don't get nervous at that shit, bro. Because especially if I know the song's already hit a couple, I'm fine. But battle rapping, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
What was the craziest DM you've got?
Craziest DM? I mean, I've gotten wild videos.
We'll do some.
Random videos too. Like,
sometimes.
Yeah, like. I've gotten wild.
Oh, you get the videos?
Yeah, but yo, you know what's the worst? What about if it's like a ugly chick or like a wild chick, bro?
That she don't give a fuck. She just like, yo, here.
Yeah, big John. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's up, man? Yo, you bugging right now. You really think?
I'm saying, yo, she's shot.
On scene. On scene.
Everyone needs some loving.
She's showing her shot.
You jumping out the window. Yeah. You jumping out the
That's
window.
That's what it's called. You know what I mean? She
for real.
Right.
You know.
Me?
She knows. If I got crazy, I know.
I can only imagine. Your shits are probably. Do you get hate, mail? Because I know it's heavy for you because I'm Spanish, bro. Yo, let me tell you, bro. It's probably cliche because I'm Spanish, but when I watch the battles, bro, I be feeling like they be hating because you Spanish. Not even hating. I just feel like they just unfamiliar. Like, yo, bro, we here. Like, we've been here from the beginning, bro. We don't act black. We act New York out here.
I remember I was trying to tell somebody like Puerto Ricans started hip hop
We was
Facts,
together.
like we was in the
It
Bronx.
was never.
And people was like, what do you mean? How? Like, I'm like,
Mhm.
what do you mean? I'm like, yo, bro, New York, it wasn't just the black. Like,
It's
it's
not hard to
obvious.
find, though.
All you have to
Just
do is look at the old
It's not-
movies
it's not hard to
and
find.
stuff like that. Puerto Ricans were involved, some Dominicans were involved, but
Mhm.
Puerto Ricans predominantly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I say, yo, bro, I'm not a guest. That was the conversation. The person was like, you a guest? I'm like, I'm not a guest.
Wow, that's
You know what I'm saying?
insult, yo.
Now, no, but the thing was, I mean, we spoke about this. Outside of New York, a lot of people think just Mexican.
Mhm.
Especially my name is Cortez.
And there is
they
a
think
race
Mexican.
thing outside of New York. Out here, it's a melting pot.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, it's not even like it's no malice behind it. They just don't know.
Yeah.
So when I try to educate them, like, they like, whoa, yo, oh shit, yo, Cole, that's crazy. I went and did my research. So, yo,
Mhm.
that's right. This guy was on this.
Yeah.
Yo, he was Spanish. I didn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
all right, so Puerto Ricans is not Mexican. Nah, bro. Mexicans is this. Puerto Ricans are island.
Like,
Like,
they're
we're an
like,
island.
yo, there's
Even
a
the
lot of
food is
different-
different. Yeah, they be
go
like,
crazy.
yo, you don't
It
eat
goes in there.
tacos? No, nigga, we don't eat tacos. Like, Puerto Rican is different. You know what I mean? Like,
Yo, how many times you
I
had to
love
have that combo,
tacos.
though?
I love tacos. I
Hell
don't
yeah.
worry
No,
about
but I
that.
may sound ignorant.
Burritos over
right
tacos,
now.
man.
I
Right?
may sound ignorant, but I only heard about battle rapping after 8 Mile.
After 8 Mile?
Yeah. Maybe that's me.
That's crazy.
Of course it's me.
So
But-
you went and looked for battle rap after 8 Mile, or
I
or you
did.
just
I
heard
was
of
like,
the
what
battle?
is it? I want to hear what it is.
What did you
So-
find? Do you remember finding some
I
battles?
don't remember. It was long ago. But did it become bigger because of 8 Mile?
Nah.
That was. what
I
was
will
getting
say
at.
he put a spotlight.
I was gonna say that
On
because it
battle
sounded
rap.
on with you, so I can
Yeah.
say yeah.
He definitely put a spotlight. I can't, but that movie came out with 2001, 2002.
Dope ass
We're
movie
in
too.
23 now. So it's
Yeah, and but I feel like
That's
battle
a
rap got
legend-
lit,
that's a
lit,
classic.
where it became like an industry where you could like sell out venues and people could make money. 2009, 2010. That's
Smack
my
got it lit.
class. Yeah.
Smack got it lit.
URL definitely
Yeah.
king of the dot, grind
Yeah.
time. Like
Sure.
definitely transform the whole thing. And then there's a Filipino league called Flip Top.
Mhm.
They actually do the most.
What
numbers.
about the league in England? What's it called again?
Don't Fly?
Yeah,
I've done-
they
I've
still
done it,
popping.
yeah.
I haven't been checking in
Here
on
and
them.
there, but I battled out there at their height too.
Yeah, I saw that one. Who you battled again out there?
I battled 3 times. Dialect I had lined out there. I forget the other 2.
Yeah,
I can't remember. And I was in a movie too out there.
What movie?
It's a battle rap movie. That's the
Of
funny
course,
thing.
8 Mile and it was called 9 Mile.
Yeah. Hey, it was-
9 Mile.
You know what I mean? I forget the name of the movie. Why am I
Yo.
forgetting? Shotty Horror's in it.
Shout out Shotty Horror, man.
But
He's a
I'll
fucking
get it for
legend,
y'all.
too, bro.
But you know, I did the
It'll
movie
come
premiere
too.
for that.
Yeah.
But you know,
Did you like acting?
I love it. I love it. I'm in another movie called
10 Mile?
what the fuck? Nah. What the fuck? It's a movie with Danny
Yo, my
Glover.
man, like, yo, I'm sorry, yo. We fucking got you high.
I'm
You
lit.
fucking lit out here, like, come on, man.
In
You
the
should,
booth.
bro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you gonna
we
be,
might as
you
well
gonna be in the
just go
booth
there.
like,
Exactly.
what the fuck did I say in the
You know?
song?
Nah, but I'm
You
in
ever
a
choked in the battle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I remember one time I choked for 100K.
Ah,
100K.
damn.
And I was winning. It was like it wasn't even like unprepared. It wasn't because I just blanked out. I said a line, the crowd went crazy.
And
Everybody
you got
went
nervous?
crazy, and I wasn't even nervous, bro. I just literally just blanked out. And if I
Damn.
think what it was because it's never happened to me before. I was like, not right now, and I couldn't get it back. You know what I'm saying? Because it never happened to me. I'm comfortable. I'm going in there. Boom, niggas going crazy. Boom, they going crazy. Boom, boom. Then
Oh, fuck.
and I'm
nah,
like,
but they must have
oh.
went super crazy that it just he was so hyped, like, yeah, I
I
want
I couldn't
to.
believe it. What?
feels
I
bad,
cried.
right?
I cried, nigga. That was 100K.
Yeah, 100,000.
And then the next week, that window, I would have won. Drake put up another 50K, so it was 150K.
what was that one called again?
That was Ultimate Madness 3, the tournament. It happened like 2 years
Uh-huh.
ago.
We
11
on
man.
11. We on 11.
11 man. We on 11 man.
Yo, cheers to 11, man.
Cheers to 11.
Hey,
11 miles. I'm sorry.
I'm Woody.
She witty.
See that?
That look like a brand new sweatsuit. Sure, man. That shit. Nah, man. But yeah, so the album coming out, it's called Filthy Karma. This shit makes sense, the name, period. Know what I mean? So, what did you start first? Were you, did you consider yourself a rapper first or a battle rapper first?
Rapper.
Straight rapper, right?
Straight rapper. Used to go to all the open mics. Used
Yeah.
to, you know what I mean? Do songs. You know, collab with dudes, even in high school, rapping at the lunch table type shit, rapping on the corners, battling niggas in the hoods and shit. But it was always to try to like get known as a rapper or get a record deal, because that's what people used to do back in the day.
Do you think with social media it's a lot easier now than like before? Because now everything's accessible pretty much with social media.
Yeah.
To use it to what? To succeed?
To
Yeah.
promote yourself and stuff. Right?
Like now you can be independent instead of getting a label. And
I feel like it will help you secure your bag. But I don't know if to build it on social media right now. I feel like something new is gotta come right now.
Yeah.
Everything's been repetitive. You can still break through, but right now it's like we've seen it all.
Right.
Am I bugging? Right? Like it's like there's nothing new that's gonna surprise me.
I just feel like if you got something undeniable, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like when you come with something undeniable, bro, the world's gonna tap in regardless.
Feel
No
like
matter
it,
what
yeah.
no matter what you've seen, if you come through with something that just
It for me,
you know what I mean, you know what I'm
for
trying
me,
to say? What I was saying?
I could believe. I definitely believe that because
Yeah.
there's been things that I've tried to do that I felt like, oh yeah, this could go, and me putting that energy into trying to make it go didn't go to my way. And this shit that I did that was just effortless. And I'm like, yo, boom, and that shit comes out so crazy, and it just goes. And I'm like, okay, it's gotta be more natural shit and just real shit. You know what I mean? But you definitely right about that.
no, but also right now it's all a numbers game too. Like you could be the dopest artist.
You can fake it numbers now.
I see
but
it.
that's
I see
retarded too. It doesn't
It
make
look
sense.
weird. Yeah.
You could have like 1 million followers and to be like,
That is disgusting.
so you know that you
Fact,
got your
yeah,
followers.
it shit don't make sense. You're
But
like,
everybody, even me, I'll say right now, I noticed my engagement is way down on the IG.
Yeah, me too.
Like I
They
used to
don't
get
like
thousands of likes now. It's like
yeah, you gotta pay. You gotta
400,
pay.
500.
That's what I
So
hear.
that's what I say. It's becoming more like a.
Everything is money, bro.
It's too corporate now.
And
man.
this is why we
Right.
need more people like the dude that reposted you and made you who you are today.
Mhm.
You made yourself who you are, but we need more love. Cause
that natural
people,
engagement. Yeah.
yeah, and I'm, speaking for myself real quick, I'm getting that right now, like, and I'm appreciating it. But we need more of that shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy, bro. It's just mad easy to show love.
Yeah,
Yo,
but right now I
it's
feel like
free. It's just
everybody's
free.
in competition with each other.
Yeah,
Instead of helping each other and everything, then everybody would succeed. Nobody wants to see anyone be bigger than they are.
I feel you.
And like, they're
That's
just
so
some
true.
haterade shit.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Nah, I agree with you.
Some people don't know they haters either.
That's the
Yo,
sad part.
How many
That's
times I
the
tell you that though? I'll be like, some people don't even know they a hater. It's
But
just
that's the
in their
sad
spirit.
They
part.
got hate.
It's in their spirit.
If you
like,
got
too
hate in
much
your
hate.
soul, then I don't know what to tell you. Like, how do you
Word.
not realize that? And like, why should it be a competition? Like, just help each other.
need therapy for that shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. You can
Nah,
write
just
that.
show love, man. Like, and you eat at the back end. Like, at the end of the day, if you guys all put in your mind into a single project or whatever it is, you eat at the back end together, man. The longevity of everything is important. I mean,
Yeah, people,
Now
that's a different cloth. You gotta
Yeah.
be from a different this cloth, this new
it's
cloth.
dying, man. But I feel like if we let it be known more, it'll be reborn. We just need to talk about it. That's it.
The real is never supposed to be in the majority. The fake is always gonna be in the majority. But that's
Fake
what
are
makes you
always
real.
obnoxious, and you know that they're around.
That what?
That's a
The
bar.
fake is.
That's
not-
a bar.
See, I'm full of bars.
Take a shot.
Got you.
You
That's
still
a
got
bar.
it.
Oh, you're getting me.
Now I got my
Good.
liquor in here. Yeah.
But nah, for real, like if everybody was real, nigga, it wouldn't
Bro,
make
it'll be
sense.
world peace.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so it's like
You
you know
know
what I'm saying?
who's real though, because they're not the loudest. The fakest people are loud, obnoxious. They need
They
to
want the
be
attention.
known. Yeah, like
That's what I say.
So-
He's not supposed to be in the majority.
exactly.
The attention thing, right? Like this shit is whack because the competitive thing. I mean, like us as you know MCs or whatever you do, right? You always if you want to be the best at what you do, or you just naturally, sharpen your sword. Know what I mean? You want to be the best at you do, so you probably naturally competitive, right? Know what I mean? You know why I'm not laughing? Because I forgot what I was gonna say earlier, and I'm trying to keep the thought, so I had to keep going. That was funny though. But you see, I'm losing it. But back to what I was saying, right? All right, we back. All right, so I'm saying people be the hating part, right? But the competitive side of I'm gonna just say MC because I like saying MC.
It's a fine line. If you're
Yeah,
talking about how
but-
like you don't come across as a hater, but you still challenge somebody.
There's a hating side of competitive, and then there's a just naturally wanting to be better. Like when I see people go crazy in the club, I don't be like, fuck what I ain't thinking. I'll be like, yo, that's dope. I need to get like that. Like, you take a little piece from that.
Art is
So-
always supposed to be imitated and it's supposed to inspire. So if I drop some shit that
Gotta
makes
be
you be like,
inspired, bro.
"Ooh, I
Do
like
what
that."
you
It's
do,
the same
bro.
thing, bro.
Do what you do. You
But now I feel like a lot of artists, like, they're just like feel entitled. They feel like, everybody is shit, but I'm the greatest. Look
I be
at
like
me
that.
and blah 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 and everything.
be like that.
Hey, you're right, right? I'm gonna give y'all an example of something. When I go on Instagram and I see somebody that's always posting himself, that stands out to me.
I can only
That is good. No, you don't.
What do
You
you mean, though, like,
promote
posting yourself?
something.
right.
You're promoting something. I'm talking about just pictures of
Selfies.
them, selfies, taking
Yeah.
a post, right? It to me how it looks. I'm not saying everybody, disclaimer, but to me it's more or less like you ain't got nothing going on,
Right.
and you wrapped in your own head. You understand? I always when I post my shit be like shit that's some funny shit. Make somebody laugh. That's fine with me today. Oh shit. It's some real shit. Let me drop some knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then I'll promote my music or promote my battles, but I don't just try to just drill that either. That's just me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I see that lets me know right there. It's like everybody's like stuck in the matrix like a little bit. It's like niggas don't even know they on a fucking hamster wheel. You know what I'm
They
saying?
lost. They
What about the
on
couples
drugs and they
that-
don't even know it.
What about the couples that post, all the time? Oh, I love you so much and blah blah blah. How do you
Yeah, that
feel
shit
about
makes
that?
me sick.
I laugh at it.
Makes
what
me
if they
sick.
break up? Like I'm invested. I want to know what happened.
Listen.
Yeah, that happens a lot. They break up.
That's
you like,
that's what
damn.
makes my day. I like that post.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you broke up, bitch. Yeah. Boom.
Who's your next king?
Yeah, exactly. 2 weeks. I give it 2 weeks. We play some bets. That's it.
Especially if you know the girl, you're like, that shit ain't gonna work out.
Yo,
That'd be sad too, man. That'd be sad too, right? Yo, now that I say it, like, damn, I'll be close to those girls. Word, bro.
What advice would you give to somebody that wants to start in the industry?
be yourself. Be yourself and learn what people like from you. As long as you know what people like from you and you're yourself doing it, you're gonna connect with an audience.
Because you always want to be connected with yourself, bro. Fire. Like
It's a bar.
That's a ball.
Let's drink. Let's drink. Nah, for sure.
Gangsta.
I'm gonna put
Yay.
Call on after we end this, and he gonna put me onto that filthy, exclusive shit, and I already know that shit fire.
Gangster.
Or
What do you have coming up
filthy karma.
besides your album? Well, the album is number one though.
Thank you. That's
The bars is
definitely
coming,
that's definitely
Besides
my
collabing
focus.
with him.
You know what I mean? That'll be
Well,
dope too. You heard
I
BX to BK.
know.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
bring
do it. Word.
magic.
You already did it with the album, so you said every song.
Every song is produced by my guy Crisis.
You heard that?
Yeah, yo,
Crisis
yo, listen,
is-
you've been connecting me with.
Crisis.
This is an important connection to me,
Bro,
bro.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Crisis is definitely one of the most elite, like
Where's it go?
You said Crisis.
yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah, I
Crisis,
definitely
man.
plug you in. But
Facts.
he's definitely on his way. He's putting in the work. He produced on my last 2 albums too, but this one right here is just like.
So is he your exclusive producer pretty much?
He's definitely an exclusive producer, but he's got projects right now. He's about to drop another project with my guy Flea Lord. He got an album out with my man UFO Fever already, and Red Inf. So like he's doing hard, and he's doing full projects with them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, he's making his stamp right there, and you know, we known each other for a while, and literally, I'll go to the studio and we doing 3 songs right on the spot. I pick a beat.
How long you in the studio for 3 songs?
It'd be like 5-6 hours.
Take your time.
Yeah, but that's 3 songs writing from scratch. Me picking the beat.
Oh, okay.
Writing to it, writing the hooks, and recording it. You feel what I'm saying? So
Fast.
I don't play.
That's
This
fast,
shit is one day.
Thank you.
When we get in the booth or whatever, we'll record the session. You see how I am, because I don't write at home. I like to write in the moment. Like, as soon as I hear something dope, I'll be like, oh, that's the beat right there. Boom, my mind start going.
Yeah.
And we work.
Yeah, for sure. I never honestly did that. Like, I always write on my own. Because, you know, like, I don't like wasting money in the studio. I got my shit written, but
now,
what I'm doing
I
now
don't never knock somebody's process.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly, because there is shit that I'll hear the beat at home and I'll be like, ooh, but I'm gonna write it right then and there.
But don't get me wrong, like, you know, we go to the studio, I'm gonna write there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about
you
that.
You write it in 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, you know, but I'm not writing no fucking ABC shit. But I like that. I'd rather him hear the shit.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's the same thing. Yeah. Whether you hear the beat at home, I hear the beat in the car, I hear the beat in the studio. Yeah. That's when I start going.
But let's not front. The car is where it's at.
All the time.
You throw that shit
all
on
the time.
blast.
You smoke your little L, nigga. You on the highway, you play some beats, my nigga. You find some shit. Oh, that's it right there.
Just like the deepest conversations that happen in the car.
I always feel like
sure.
I always
and
feel
the
like
fucking
my
dopest freestyles, dude.
I always feel like my albums are best for the car. A trip, yo.
Driving shit. Come on, man.
Where could
we need that.
Cortez _Bodega on Instagram.
Yeah.
But listen, man, you want to find me? Go to my website, thecortezbodega.com. I got.
That's for the love and laughs, yeah. That's for the love and laughs.
Yeah.
Only $9.99.
Nah, but what you got on the website?
Clothes. I got all my mixtapes on my, my catalogs and stuff.
You got Murder Ave shit, right? Yeah. Like, you still doing that?
You didn't bring me any
I will give y'all an exclusive though. I got an exclusive hoodie dropping tomorrow.
What?
I like hoodies.
Designer hoodie.
It's gonna
go.
Crazy.
Let's go.
When the camera's off, I'll put you on.
Let's go. Oh, appreciate that, man.
He's a large. Medium.
What are you? You your size would be like
small.
I know, but sometimes that don't even fit you.
Extra small, man.
But she can make the hoodie like a crop top.
Admire that shit.
Under boobs.
Big facts.
Hey.
Yo, we appreciate having you here.
I appreciate y'all.
Yo, Filthy pardon me. We're gonna edit that out.
Karma.
Filthy Karma, my man Cortez in the building. There's another album. He know. We hip hop. Filthy Karma, know what I mean? Coming out Friday. I mean, we're gonna check that shit out Wednesday at the listening party. We're looking for the invite.
Yes.
We already know that shit fire, man.
You know what I mean?
We in the booth, Alana Luv, Alpha Male, Cortez Bodega. We out. Going on? It's your boy Alpha Male. We in the booth with Alana Luv. You got the legend Cortez Bodega in the building. What's going on, my boy? He about to tear this shit up, yeah?
Karma always gonna spin the block. Don't matter how much pain you put in, how much blood, sweat, and tears you put into this game. You do dirt, you get dirt. And right before you reach the top, they gon' snatch it from you. Yo, what your block got? This 100-round drum, that's why it's block hot. Everybody saying clock in. When my clock stop, you on paperwork, you no good. We are not cops. One click, he move foul. That's a drop box. Brooklyn, time to re-up now. I did it for the love, I knew the money would come round. Heard a couple rumors, ops mad cause I'm up now. Greyhound bust down, now we get bust downs. Only get in touch when I touch down. Yeah, you know I keep nines, ops wanna creep by. Still yelling free size, least my respect in the street high. Beat vibes on my A game, spitting B-sides, B-sides. Ain't nobody fucking with each line. Palm stick searching for your dog like I'm John Wick. Calm grip, convicts, coming with conflicts. Got them convinced cause they took it, but they ain't really on shit. Outside, cooler hitters, they gon' slide. Don't lose your life over pride. Lose your life over pride. I see the pain in my eyes. That's from living in the style. That's from living in the style. You can see the pain in my eyes. That's from living in the style. Keep a pole in these sweats so I walk funny. Homicide detective can't wait till you chalk on me. Starve hungry, bed start took apart from me. Made an imprint on dollar signs like it's marked money. Real shit. Look, you see my block get fatal. Mabel's only watch us cause we stock the table. See, I got my own drip so I don't watch for labels. 3 P's of gumbo, now that's the watch appraisal. Fuck it, what you mad about? Looking for a handout. He ain't telling court, but he chatting up on Vlad couch. Cops in the tube, everybody getting tagged now. Panel in the coupe, we gon' hide it in the stash now. Que lo que, my celly ring from Medellin down to LA Queens, move anything by any means. Yellow tape, forensic scene, drawn with a stick, but the cops gon' sketch a scene. I never lean. Outside, cooler hitters, they gon' slide. Don't lose your life over pride. Lose your life over pride. I spent cold nights on the grind. See the pain in my eyes. That's from living in the style. See the pain in my eyes. That's from living in the style. That's from living in the style. You can see the pain in my eyes. That's from living in the style.